don't really know what's happening tonight. No, I do a lot of prep.
Vampire partying?
There's definitely some vampire partying. I don't know what I is gonna do in Pittsburgh with Garrus. That would be the most curious part.
Do drugs.
Go wild.
Party. Yeah.
Oh, Garrus will offer drugs.
Does Garrus feel anything about draining partygoers of blood?
Not even remotely.
Just there for a good time.
There for a good time.
It is only human to commit a sin.
Hello.
Oh.
How would do, partner?
How would do with you?
Speepy. Hello, whoever just joined.
Hello.
Yo.
Houston, greetings.
Hello. I'm in the middle of beating X4 right now.
I think I said eating, and I was like, what the fuck is X4? And I was like, oh, beating X4. You said you never played that one, right?
Yeah, I've never played this one.
How'd you like it?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite ones, to be honest. I love X4. Like, terrible English voice acting aside, the game is awesome.
Oh, I undubbed it.
Oh, good. I never had that option as a child. I had to unironically listen to the "What are we fighting for?"
I'm sorry you have to go through that.
Our childhood, they tried very hard to make us like pretend that like Japan did not exist.
Yeah.
Rice bowls with jelly donuts, and it's just the world we live
Jelly
in.
donut.
I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan.
What's your green drink, Derek?
It was just a melon ball. A little festive beverage.
Cute.
Yeah, they really did try to pretend Japan didn't exist. There's a lot of fucking weird translation. They also like Japan loves using Christian iconography, and that would always get mistranslated. Or rather, like not mistranslated, but like intentionally translated to something else. In a lot of shit. Like I think Longinus has been a spear in Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 1, and it is always just the Holy Lance. Can't link it too close to the Bible. Here, Justin, you can have the DM view.
Justin always gets a very special view of the game.
I get the DM view because I'm not a player.
That's true.
I'm just gonna stay that way.
Jesus.
Sam
Help
Wayne.
God. You'll never play in these games.
Is Garrus a vampire in this one?
Definitely.
What? Goat and vampire? That's too strong, Derek. Who's gonna be able to stop him?
He's the reverse
Nobody.
Chupacabra.
he's the goat that sucks blood. Jesus Christ.
Hold on, once again, I think Zoker is onto something.
Let him cook.
Wait, did I do something again?
No.
I don't.
Could you imagine?
Simply the idea of a reverse Chupacabra is really making me laugh, though.
That's a new Discord name.
I mean, it could still be called a chupacabra because it is a goat that is doing some sucking.
That's just my observer's name.
Cabra Chupa.
God, every week I have to log in to Roll20. And it's so fucking frustrating.
That's fucked up.
F's in chat.
What?
Hmm?
Fucking full heal didn't fully fill one of my sub tanks.
Get fucked.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Why is he so...
What is Garrus? And
I don't even know if Garrus knows. Who would like to recap?
I can read my recap.
I believe in you, Ween.
We started with Franklin, who called Ian, and after many rings, Ian finally picked up. Franklin introduced himself. Ian's like, how'd you get my number? They analyzed a little back and forth. He asked him for assistance on the assault investigation with Nathaniel and Edgar Cutright in Cumberland, Maryland. Franklin is told to meet at an inn, so Mothson joins them, and they all meet at the hotel room that Ian's staying in. On one wall, there is an investigation board with strings to track artifacts across the U.S. Ian tells them about the info he has on the conflict. Sounds like Nathaniel broke up a fight. Franklin almost got into... Nathaniel broke up a fight. Franklin almost got into with a truck driver. I didn't write it properly. This caused the two to clash. No idea where Edgar is now. Margaret goes to the bakery where Gary Althouse is in line ordering a cup of coffee. He sits down at a table and takes out a notebook while Margaret is talking to Lucy behind the counter. She slips Lucy a message asking for info on Gary. She isn't subtle, but slides Margaret her number and that she will call her later. Gary takes notice of Margaret on her way out. Afterward, he heads to the park, where she comes across zombies and an 8-foot monstrosity wearing a mask. They battle in the forest for a bit, and then Nathaniel shows up to obliterate the creatures. He reveals to her that the creatures were put there to protect his camp without him knowing. She has a conversation with him to convince him to stop what he's doing. After a lot of back and forth, he's not persuaded. But does give Margaret a warning to avoid going back to her grandmother's house. Franklin and Mothson decide to have fun and steal lug nuts from cars. Unfortunately, they target Emmerich's car and get caught very quickly. The boys fill Emmerich in on what's going on. They leave to meet up with Margaret at the bakery. Back at the bakery, Margaret meets up with them and Lucy. They fill each other in on what's been happening. Lucy seems like a gossip monger. She's listening in. In the end, they sound like they wanted to wait till nightfall to meet up with the vampires. Then they head to the mansion for a meeting with Lucia, filling her in on what they found during the day. And she offers Margaret shelter at the mansion and someone to watch her grandmother's place. Leopold wakes up and immediately takes off to the club. We end the session with Leopold introducing himself to the new owner of the virus, Garrus. This will be night 2. Yeah, this is the second night.
I think so, yes.
I've been marking with when it's day 1, night 1, day 2, night 2.
Actually, just pick up here. 2 weeks was ever so long ago, but I think we just got to the introduction of this character, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's say, so how are you finding the city?
Well, it's not very grand, but it will do.
It is a bit mid as far as American cities go. Certainly on the smaller side.
I know. When I was told to come to America, I was like, oh, a chance to see New York or Los Angeles, Chicago. But I'm here instead. What is this?
Your friend sent you to an abandoned steel town.
He's not a
Very
very good
disappointing
friend.
indeed.
He's not a very good friend.
Let me tell you, I hope you get an opportunity to go to New York. It is an absolute feast for the eyes. Especially if you enjoy the arts.
And I do enjoy the arts. I want to go see the American Broadway.
Yeah, but if you're in Pittsburgh, you can go to Randyland.
What in
I
the
think
hell
Garrus
is
would
that?
I don't know if I want to know.
Garrus would probably say that the Pittsburgh Symphony is pretty decent. Probably not on par with what's in New York. The Andy Warhol Museum is quite nice if you like things a little more avant-garde. Honestly, that's about it.
Oh. Well, I'm not here to look at fancy paintings or listen to the opera. Although I would be, don't get me wrong, I would be glad to do that anytime. But I'm looking for something a little more fun tonight, a little more spicy.
Oh, you are here on the south side. Judging from your accent, I think you would find everywhere pretty fun except Hofbräu House you may find in poor taste.
What is the Hofbräu?
He said it is a German-themed bar.
Oh no! Let
Very
me get.
polka
I
and
want to.
lederhosen.
Oh, that kind of. Okay, no, you're right. Let's pass. Let's pass.
And then you would say, "Well, what is your brand of fun?"
Lights, dancing, music. And I'm gonna latch onto his arm. I'm like, spin the wheel and take me to wherever you think we might have a good time.
I think I may know a place. Garrus is indeed going to roll to know a good place. Where the fuck is my... Oh, on the desk. Hold on a second. Gotta get my dice tray. Ooh.
Garrus is like, this is the finest place I know. You look and you're at Cheats.
He takes you to Denny's.
I'd be so
Guess who's there? No one other than Danielle. What would Leopold do given such subpar service?
What the
He would
fuck is
Kill
leave.
everyone there.
I don't even
What?
think Leopold would eat Danielle.
the fuck is the name
Just
of that
kills her.
nightclub?
The virus?
No, there's like a nightclub in Pittsburgh on the south side where you
Bulldogs.
like enter
Woof.
in a basement. Well, it's actually quite nice.
Glory hole.
No, not that one.
I mean, there's an actual.
Plenty of
gay
those in
bar
Pittsburgh,
Madison
don't
called
worry.
Woof's.
Yeah, of course there's Velcro.
It's funny.
On South?
It's
I
like
don't.
right across from like some nice restaurants, and you just look over and there's a bunch of bears just sitting at the like outside dining having beers.
Oh, we got
Ooh, the
Jekyll.
cave. The den.
Didn't we go to Jekyll and Hyde on our like?
Yeah, but
Little
it
tour.
was like not
It was tiny,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a bar.
Jekyll and Hyde.
That is not the club in question. Oh my god, what the fuck is this place?
Just make
The
it up.
Enclave?
Oh shit.
Olive Garden.
Oh,
Oh, you're the elephant.
Because when you're there, your family.
Leopold, when you're here, your family.
holy shit.
I want this to be real.
We will just make it up.
Swing and
I see,
Richards.
I see the Enclave and the Cake nightclub. Those are like the two big ones.
The cake.
The Cake Nightclub.
Yeah, so here's the description on it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna read it.
I was going to. Let them eat
Yeah.
cake, or in Barbie's case, let her get eaten at cake. True story for another time and place.
Wasn't thinking
What
of
a
Barbie.
strange story to bring up if you're not going to talk
What's
about
the other
it.
one called?
The Enclave?
That does
Oh, I
sound
think that's it,
fancy.
actually. It is the Enclave. I can tell by the entrance.
I got you.
Like fuck, I've ever been in there.
Oh, looks awful.
Oh no, it's like a club.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell. A bunch of people jammed close together with loud music. Probably fucking cold as hell. Oh
No,
God.
I have never been to a cold bar or nightclub. It is hot.
Yeah, Ween thinks it's cold.
They are fucking. You are packed in there nuts to butts with human beings. It is blazing.
80
With
degrees in
body heat.
here. Turn down the heat or the AC. Please.
Jesus Christ, Wayne.
Ween, you're insane.
I can't go to a bar without sweating.
Same.
All right. You guys are initially met with a pretty long line, but Garrus seems to say something to the security guard, and he looks at both of you and he just lets you guys in.
Someone with connections.
Oh, of course. If there's a party, don't worry. I'm there.
Very fun.
All right, he takes you into the Enclave. It is absolutely. It's. You're very stereotypical. I mean, Germany is famous for like techno clubs.
Mhm.
Is very much one of these. What do you want to do?
It's time to get smashed in every way possible.
Oh wow, yeah. You gonna get some drinks?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna make sure that he's drinking because I am trying to get a bite.
Oh hell yeah!
He's a little more intoxicated.
I see Leopold has not yet learned about the reverse Chupacabra.
He just don't know.
Or maybe he's hoping for it. A goat that sucks? Well.
He ain't gonna say no.
Hell no. Okay. You walk up and bartender's like, "What can I get you?"
Oh fuck! I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Hold on, let me let me Google fun drinks.
What's a German ass drink?
Something with many alcohol, please.
The only Germans that I hung out with just drank beer. So
I know.
Coke
but-
highball.
beer? No, actually, Jaeger bombs. They love
Yeah,
Jaeger
let's-
Oh,
bombs.
Jaeger.
Yeah, let's do the Jaeger bombs. That's right.
All right.
Red Bull and Jaeger.
Sanity.
It's so awful.
I've gotten
It is
sick so many
awful.
times on those. I will never have another one.
I
They're
hate
awful.
Jaeger. Oh,
I used to love it. I can't even look at it.
I can't do Jaeger bombs anymore. I'm too old for that shit.
No. All right. He brings you 2 Jaeger bombs. Actually, do you order for him?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll
You
be
order
on
it.
me.
He says, "What a gentleman." And
Oh my god.
he says, "Bottoms up."
Yeah, I found that. Fucking ween.
Roll an endurance.
I feel like you got 2 verses in this club right now.
Ooh, that's gonna be a +3.
+3? Okay. You're perfectly fine after that. You see him. He looks a little rosy cheeked. Roll me probably Leopold's highest stat, empathy.
Amazing.
Oh boy, that's a -1.
-1. You
Hell
think he's a
yeah.
little toasty after just one.
Oh, let's get you another bartender. We
Yeah,
need
1
more.
second. I think he would even say like, "Oh, I should have guessed you would pick Jaeger."
Sorry to be so predictable.
Certainly
Pops,
gets
you
the
decide.
job done.
It does. Why don't you decide the next one?
Resisting the urge to quote the fucking Papa Meat Coke highball.
I know, the Coke highball and the Panther piss. You gotta put them away.
Papa Meat just saying Coke highball. It's like a fucking like earworm. I think you would probably get a Moscow Mule.
Mm.
Yeah, you would say, but get us 2 Moscow Mules. And after a couple minutes, he will bring those over.
Not quite
And,
my neck of the woods, but I can appreciate it.
You know, I just love ginger beer. And they're actually like full glasses, but he says, "Chug."
Oh, I wouldn't do it any other way.
All right, he gets chugging. Roll me another endurance.
+3 again.
+3. Still good. He said, "So, what does bring someone like you out to Pennsylvania? You know, this happens to be a surprisingly busy area for an activity. Surprisingly so."
I'm just doing a favor for a friend. I'm supposed to be looking into something or other. It's all quite boring and unnecessary. But we do what we must.
Why doesn't your friend look into it?
Oh, him? He's nothing. He's just short of a bum.
Oh. Do you owe this bum something?
No, he owes me. He owes me he owes me so much. But I can't help myself sometimes.
Oh, you're just doing a kindness then.
And if I don't help him, he may run off for another so many years, and I never see him again. He won't call and he won't write. He's a bastard.
Maybe he does sound like a little bastard. Oh well, I do hope that this mends your relationship with him.
It won't, because he's a cunt.
I thought you were German, not Australian.
No.
The universal. The universal cuntness.
They would say, what's next?
Well, another, of course, unless you want to dance.
Oh, we could dance. Certainly not opposed.
I was really hoping they were gonna dance the Carmel dance then.
I was too.
I know some club. We can keep caramel dancing. I'm all right with that.
No, that's fine. Good.
Do whatever you want. My imagination's already taken off.
That's fair. I will get this. He would say, dance away.
Time to dance.
I, Derek, don't know shit about club dancing. I do think Garrus would.
I also don't know anything about club dancing. You couldn't get me in a club like
No.
this.
That's a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
I could enjoy a club like this at the bar. I could
If
not
I was
be
like
in
sitting
this.
in like the little VIP area and I could watch all the insane
Yes.
things happening.
I'd be
I don't wanna be
very
in
okay
the
with that.
insane.
I don't want to be on in this floor whatsoever.
I only know about goth clubs, so I can't tell you what the normal people do.
Yeah,
I've only
Carlio's
been to
goth
metal
clubbing.
shows,
Hell yeah, brother.
which are not much of a club. That said,
Can you roll a performance for dancing?
yeah, roll performance.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna use the restroom, but let me know what you got.
+5.
Did I DC?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Derek pissing.
Piss alert.
This one.
God, please no.
The fucking like raid sirens go off.
All right, Garrus actually got a 6. And you two are kind of like club dancing it up. People are very kind of shocked. Because is Leopold very finely dressed, like old school style?
I'm in that glitter. I have my outfit up in the dress
Oh,
and
that's
dress. I'm in that
right.
glittery suit.
People on the club floor are definitely like cheering you on. They're pretty drunk, and this is crazy. Garrus is absolutely keeping step, and it says, oh, I am impressed.
Why, thank you. Does he look? So we had 2 drinks. How is he looking? Does he look like?
With your empathy, you think he looks drunk.
Then I think after like a bit of dancing, I want to get another drink in him, just to like.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. I think the drink this time will be some mojitos.
Ooh, good.
And he would obviously go back to the bar and be like, oh, can't think of the last time I had a mojito. Bartender brings them out. Do you slam them?
Yeah.
Or do you savor them? All right, you slam a
we're
whole ass
slamming.
mojito. Roll Constitution.
That's a 4.
4. Still good. Roll me an empathy.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
2. Garrus definitely looks drunk. And he even just kind of says like, "Oh goodness, can't remember the last time I got quite this toasted."
We've barely even started, but I understand it's not easy to keep up with a European and our somewhat flagrant drinking habits.
I've just been so busy lately.
Oh, what is it that you do?
He would say he didn't tell Leopold what he actually did, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't think he's about to start. Let's
But
see
he's
if he...
so drunk.
He's so drunk. He'll say, "Oh, I'm a bit of an entrepreneur."
Oh,
Oh.
And you can roll an empathy to see if he's lying.
I can't.
You have to beat a devil's deception.
I can't. That's a 0.
0 versus his 8. You fully
Oh,
believe
Lord.
it.
And what do you, entrepreneur?
Oh, mostly buy properties, turn them into businesses, and then sell them off. Nothing
what is-
terribly exciting.
What is your latest venture?
I say my latest venture, despite not drinking much, is actually a club quite like this one.
Well, I would
What
love
is it
to
you
see
do?
it.
He would say.
What the? I'm a musician. I play the violin in the Austrian Philharmonic.
Very impressive.
Thank you. I'm quite good.
He would ask, "What is your favorite piece?" If you don't mind my asking,
Fuck.
or even favorite composer.
I am a big fan of Chopin's waltzes.
Ah, classic. Very difficult numbers.
But I do so enjoy them.
I assume they're no trouble for someone of your talent if you're with the Philharmonic.
Anyways, I'm gonna bust out my strat because I feel like it's my not a packed weapon, but it's just something I've always got on me, and I'm like, I could play for you right now.
Oh, I would be. You see him like actually light up. He's like, "I would be delighted."
All right, I'm gonna bust the string.
All right, you bust this shit out. He's gonna roll history, and he will say, "My word, a Stradivarius.
Yes.
You just carry this around with you."
Oh, this whip it. You never know when you're going to need to impress a handsome gentleman.
This reminds me. This is a complete tangent. This reminds me of Anchorman, where he's like, "You never know when you're gonna need to play a clarinet solo." he starts just assembling a clarinet. And he's like, "Oh, and a charmer. Do play."
Oh,
You're just
hell
playing
yeah.
out here in the middle of the club.
In the middle of a club, yeah. That's a 7.
7. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I put on my stats in performance.
I mean, the club is bumping. The people on the dance floor are absolutely lost in the sauce, but the people at the bar are enthralled by this violin music. Number one, they cannot believe that someone busted out a violin in the middle of a club, just in general. And furthermore, that you would be quite as talented as you are.
I know. I would stand on the stool. Well, I would actually get on the bar top and just start ripping strings, just like.
Oh, fuck yeah. You got people like absolutely, like you kind of pause and finish your piece. People are cheering.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Garrus is just kind of, bravo. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you play Freebird? Someone says.
Scannerd! Dude, it's fucking Pittsburgh. Someone would absolutely say that. And as you guys kind of probably finish up at the bar, what's next?
I think he's pretty plastered, right?
By your approximations, he is toasted.
Then I always scoot in really close, and I'm going for a nibble.
Okay. You find resistance to be remarkably low. You go in. Do you just kind of like bite his arm, bite his neck?
Oh, I'm going for the neck.
What are you going for? You going for the neck?
I'm trying to be all like cozy and coy, but then I'm really just looking for a meal.
He's just a meal ticket to you. Oh my god.
I don't care about this man. What I need to roll for that?
That's a good question.
Would it be a melee?
I've been thinking about this. What would drinking slightly demonic blood feel like?
Spicy.
Indeed,
Ask
that's
for
what I was
Rush.
about
About to say spicy.
Yeah, you think his blood is extremely spicy. You feel it charged with power. You aren't sure what you've bitten into, but it is delectable. Roll a discipline.
Uh-oh.
my highest stat. Uh-oh. -2.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Actually, uh-oh.
Okay, you keep slurping it up. And
Damn, this is like
You
red
can-
level discipline.
you can kind of see, you don't know this, but the monkey's paw curls. And you see a smile come across Garrus's face. Roll another discipline.
Oh, here we go. 2.
Two?
No,
Two-
1. No, I'm just kidding. That's a 1.
A 1 is enough to stop at this point.
Okay.
Little do you know you unlock
Shockingly,
Garrison's kink.
when you have, I said when you have sucked people in the past, when you have drained the blood of people in the past, you notice that about now it's getting a little slower. The blood supply never ceased, or even seemed like it was ever going to cease. That
This man's
said,
still- this
roll
man's
me a
still full.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 2.
2, you are very inebriated.
Oh.
And he says, "Oh, my, aren't we forward?"
I'm so sorry. I just got a little ahead of myself and skipped right over the bases until whatever this one was. Oh, so delightful.
Why don't we take a bit of a walk?
I
Somewhere a
will
little
go.
more private.
I couldn't have said so. Said I. Yes.
there are some really nice places to walk by the riverside here, actually. I think we'll just use that map from Cleveland, though. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, they're basically the same thing. Sue?
Yeah.
I hear like a knock.
I
the
did hear
song.
like
Is this in character?
I did hear like a vague thump, but I thought it was just like upstairs.
Open up, let me in.
The
Sneak
rat
up.
died.
God, please.
God, I wish.
Bump.
Please.
Part of me every day is just like, please, God, let me come home to her. Just being
There's
gone.
2 types of deaths that could improve my life right about now.
Yes. Two. One that is not very personal.
One
and
very
one that is-
personal, one very global.
Yes.
One that would be good for humanity, and one that would be good for me.
Who is arguably still part of humanity.
And probably humanity also, honestly.
You guys exit the club. Southside is right next to the river, and there is actually a pretty nice lit walkway that you can walk the entirety of the south side all the way to the Hofbräu house, ironically enough. And he says, now that we are a little closer and acquainted,
Mm-hmm.
who are you really working for here?
Who am I looking for?
Yes, and don't need to be coy.
Ugh. Well, I really shouldn't say. But fine. Her name is Jingshu. She made me. She put me in charge of the Eastern European area. And then I did a favor for the fucking asshole that's taking care of the English Isles that isn't actually taking care of the English Isles. But that's what he's supposed to be doing. And he called me for a favor, and that's why I'm here. But we all answer to Jingshu.
He would literally be like, I just mentioned Pennsylvania, but that is a lot of information that I will keep in mind.
I don't
say, so
work
you're a
for anyone.
vampire then?
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
It's like, well, simple deduction. You are working with the Hildebrands then? Yes?
I don't work for anybody. I don't work for the Hildebrands. I am doing my old friend Lucia a favor. I don't have a work visa here. Are you fucking out of your mind?
So, well, that's fair. What is she so concerned about? I am new. Well, I said I worked at I had a club. The club is indeed in Centerville. I have repurposed the virus. A club which I believe some other vampires famously burned to the ground twice in spectacular fashion.
That sounds right.
But I couldn't help but notice your entourage. Oh, just doing some interesting things.
I don't know those people.
Is it all? Have you?
Yeah, I don't know those people. Like, at all. There's a witch. There's a very bizarre Catholic vampire. Or Christian. She's something with the cross. It's very strange. There's a very stinking man. Then there's a holy man. And,
Disgusting.
there's just like a guy. His name is Greg.
It's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
Oh, I thought you put thought you were calling my character stinky and holy.
No.
It just occurred to me you were
Oh.
talking about Peter.
I also thought that. I say, oh. Well, that's far less interesting than I thought.
I put my hand on shoulder. It's terribly uninteresting, and they're all very boring, and they're all doing investigating quotes in during the daytime. And I just good. Like, what are we investigating? Vampire hunters? Let's go kill them. I almost killed one. I was so close. And then they interfered, and everything got all wacky dooky. And it's fine. I don't care.
You say wonky doogie?
Yeah, I did.
That's amazing. Roll 2 things for me. One,
Okay.
a discipline. Another, an alertness.
Okay. So the discipline is 0. And the
Okay.
alertness is 2.
Okay.
No, it's 1. It's a 1.
It's 1? Okay.
It's just 1.
I will say those rolls, you don't notice anything.
That's fair.
What the fuck is that? Hold on a
Now-
second. There's like something weird happening in real life. Give me a second.
Real life isn't real.
Real life's haunted.
My vampires gotta stop getting super blasted drunk.
Time to go to Vampire AA.
Okay.
Well, what was it?
I don't know, to be honest. Can't tell if it's coming from above us or in the rat's room.
It's in the wall.
I imagine
Um,
she's getting isekai'd right now. But into a bad world.
That's fine. She gets hit by a bus, that'd be great.
It's actually a bus
That-
going through her wall.
I mean, that would involve having to go outside, so.
That's true, she does not do that.
Not technically.
She never leaves that room. Baffling. Anyways,
No, I have answered all the fun little questions. I do love talking about myself, make no mistake. Why do you care? Why do you know any of this, Loras? Like, what? What are we doing here?
he would say, I just like to know what's happening where I have taken up residence and opened a business. A lot of strange things happen in Centerville, as I'm sure your various cohorts have told you. Not least of all, your gang appearing and gallivanting about.
Oh, don't group me in with them. It's so embarrassing. I don't know them.
Oh, fair. You and the associates the Hildebrands have hired.
There we
How
go.
does
There we
that
go. I
sound?
like that very much. Thank you.
I have a vested interest in what happens there, and frankly, I'm just excited to see how it goes.
Well, I think we're going to kill a vampire hunter, and then I get to go home, and I really couldn't be more psyched about that.
Which vampire hunter?
Oh, the Beauregards. But I'm already one step ahead, because you see, and I gotta give him a little nudge, I wrote a letter to his family that he was acting all out of sorts, so that's gonna take care of itself. And then I can...
I do have it written down that you wrote them a letter.
So I'm just taking it easy. I don't know why they're all running up, looking up stuff. It doesn't matter.
Wow. Sounds good enough to me. But perhaps we could keep in touch. You could even stop by.
I would love to, because I don't know what's going on with you, but your blood is exquisite, and I am not about to let that go away.
He looks absolutely flattered. Oh, thank you so much. And he says, "Can I get your number?"
Oh, of course. And I will give him my number.
You guys exchange numbers, and he says, "Well, I could get us an Uber back to Centerville, or
Why don't I go back to your place?
that could be arranged.
Hell yeah.
You can go back with Garrus."
I'm gonna.
And Garrus, I mean, he's all about hedonism. It's Baphomet. Y'all can do whatever you could imagine that night.
Done and done.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just
Moving
don't
on.
come.
Yeah, you're just gone for days. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like that. Lucia's like,
slacking off
what is
now."
going on? Moving on to our other vampire.
Hi.
Hello.
Balloon boy.
What'd you call her?
The balloon boy from fucking Five Nights. Hi.
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 Okay. You are at the Hildebrand Mansion. Lucia is not around. You said you want to do a little sleuthing.
A little bit. I just want to get a feel for the place better because it's probably like a big place, right?
It's humongous.
Are there a lot of people and or vampires about? Have I met
There are.
everybody here?
You have probably met everybody as in like a just kind of a formal handshake, but you haven't really like talked to them.
Okay.
The ones you know of are May, Cecilia, and Sasha, aside from Lucia herself.
Okay.
Lucia has not been around this evening. You know May generally guards the front door. Sasha usually keeps herself to the kitchen, and Cecilia is in the library. Where do you want to go?
Let's check with May first.
Sounds good. One moment.
This jazzy tune playing.
This is from Dagon Rampa.
That dang on rumpus.
This is their
Dang
like
it, Grandpa.
interrogation music. It's a bop. Okay. Going out to the front gate, you see May almost falling asleep on a chair by the front gate.
Okay. Wake up!
Ah! She says. Whoa! And in the blink of an eye, you see her ready to punch you. Like, she moved at a speed that you can barely comprehend. And she's like, oh my gosh, relax. What's going on?
Sorry, it was a goof.
Oh, whew, don't do that when tensions are so high.
I know.
Whew.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Things are weird around here for you guys, right?
Pretty unusual, yeah. And she sits back down. Like, what do you need?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just looking around the house, and does this kind of stuff happen a lot to you guys? Like, you know, vampire hunters coming in after you?
You're talking like the... Honestly, vampire hunters come around here all the time. You know what? We just kill them. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Can you not just kill this one?
Apparently not. Lucia has forbidden it. Says he's too strong or whatever. I say we just go out there, ice the guy, and be done with it.
I mean, you get enough of people out there, vampires or anythings, to fight them. Probably can just.
Right? You get all of us here at the mansion, tag team this guy, dead. Easy.
How many of
Sorry.
you are there here in this mansion?
She counts on her fingers. 4 of us, she says.
Okay. So it would be the 3 that you mentioned plus Lucia?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you do around here? You just like watch the door?
Yeah, I'm kind of the eyes and ears for the gate. Pretty good in a scrap.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just kind of run errands.
You're pretty fast too.
I do pride myself on my speed, she says.
Have you been bleh, very long?
Ill?
Is
she
that
says.
vampires playing?
It's like, you know, like with the wrist, but with the bangs.
Have you been like,
You know.
You know.
She's like, gay? Oh, couple centuries.
Oh man.
I guess a long time, all things considered.
Yeah, that's a long time. I only been around like 20 years plus human years, so like, yeah.
Oh, fledgling.
Yeah, I'm just baby.
You seem to be adapting well. You seem remarkably religious from what they were saying.
Yeah, I mean,
How does that work?
It's just what I was when I was alive, and that didn't go away.
That's crazy, she says.
I mean, who were you or before? Did that change when you changed?
No, I wasn't religious.
Well, no, but your personality.
Not really.
That's what I'm saying.
A little hungrier for human blood. Get pretty nasty if you don't feed,
Well,
as
yeah,
most of us do, but
of course.
yeah, otherwise I guess not. Maybe a little more aggressive, but that's about it.
Well, I mean, that comes with being the hangry. Well, anyway, what do you know about these Beauregards? What is their deal? What's their beef?
Their beef is with anything that doesn't fit their right to exist on this plane. They wish to kill it all with their sacred spear.
Sacred spear. What's that? I mean, like, what is it?
It's a spear that is deeply sacred,
Oh,
she
well,
says in
okay.
all seriousness.
That says it right on the tin then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something they're pretty famous for the amount of time they've been around.
How long have they been around?
Yeah, long before I was a vampire, she says.
Oh, so a long time then.
Very long time.
I never heard of
I don't
them,
know.
but I'm also not like super into the world of this stuff. I just kind of hang out with like some of these weirdos up near Detroit.
Is that like where the cheese is at? Or is that the cars?
No, that's no, yeah, it's where they used to make cars and now everything's sad.
I have heard you can't have shit there.
Steal your porch. Okay. Let's see. What else? Okay, well, it's been fun chatting with you. Maybe we can hang out sometimes, cause I don't have vampire friends. I just have I have my vampire dad, but well, he doesn't like me to call him vampire dad. But and some of his friends, but that's it. So I'd like to make more vampire friends, and that other guy that's here, he's no.
She would say, well, fair enough. Yeah, maybe we can go out sometime when this all blows over.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I'm off
Pleasure-
to do more exploring.
Okay. Doing more exploring, you'll find your way to the library.
Okay.
You find a much shorter woman with bluish hair tending to the stacks.
This is a nice library you got here.
It is. You've been in it many times since your arrival.
I know, and every time I come in here, it's nice.
Thank you. Is there something you need?
I'm just having a better look around the mansion, trying to get a feel for things around here, and just maybe trying to get a feel for why this Beauregard guy's being such a jerk.
Well, he wants our kind dead. As do most humans, but unfortunately the Beauregards are well equipped to do so.
Yeah, maybe was saying something about a spear with magic and stuff.
It's some kind of deeply holy armament passed down generationally through their family line.
Where did they get it? Do you know?
Says, unfortunately, I do not.
That stinks, because maybe if we knew where it was from, then they wouldn't be so scary, because then we could, like, negate it or something.
Well, if you can find any information on it, that would be most helpful.
Do you think that
I'll say, in the resources I've had at my disposal, I've not found any information at all. Well, aside from what you already know.
Aside from general spear knowledge.
Indeed.
Do you think that would be possible, though, if we found out more about, like, the source of their power? We could, like, stop that?
I suppose so. Knowing the source of anything's power is a good first step to cutting them off from it.
Right. Interesting. Where did you first hear about these guys? Is it just from they all of a sudden were starting to hunt you?
Yeah, so long as I've been a vampire, the Beauregards have been used as a bit of a boogeyman for our kind.
Oh, okay.
They primarily only work out of England, but they do make their tours through Europe, rarely coming to America.
Are you from Europe?
I am.
Where from?
Let's say Italy.
Ah, DiGiorno.
She would probably say something rude in Italian.
Darn.
DiGiorno.
Buongiorno. When did you come over here to America?
Say around the mid 1800s with the rest of the family.
Were you guys were all there before?
Yes.
In Spain with Lucia. It was Spain, right?
Yep.
Do you like it better here or
that.
there?
I'll be honest, America is very drab, quite boring, lacking in any kind of history.
That's just
I would definitely say I was a bigger fan of Europe.
Well, to see, there's history here too, but white people.
The worst kind of history.
Yeah. Well, it's been nice chatting with you. I'll be around if you think of anything to do with spears that I might be able to look into. Let me know. I'll go spear hunting.
She would probably say, hopefully you don't find the spear.
Well, I don't want to find
good
it,
luck.
but in spear origin information.
In the spirit of investigation.
Yeah. All right. And then I'll head off to my last destination.
At the main entrance, you run into a small girl.
Oh, hey, kid.
And she says, hello.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, I'm Charlotte. Who are you?
They forget about me all the time. I'm Francine, she says.
Francine.
And she'll stick out her little hand to shake.
Okay, I'll give her a little handshake.
Okay. And she'll say, look, I want to keep my family safe.
The Hildebrands?
Well, yeah. I'm Francine Hildebrand. They really didn't mention me?
No. I thought I had kind of met everybody here so far.
No, you didn't meet me.
Obviously.
Roll empathy.
Okay. 1. What all my stats are. That's a 5.
That's pretty good. That said, you believe her.
Okay.
And she'll say, are you very magically inclined?
Oh no.
I
Not
said, well,
not much
I
at all.
am the best mage here.
Yeah?
And she says, looking rather proud. And she says, I've seen a prophecy and I need your help.
Why don't you ask Lucia? She like this is her place. I'm
It
just
won't work
visiting.
if it's Lucia. You know how prophecies are.
Not really, but okay.
She'll say, 2 nights from now, I need you to open the door for a man in a robe. This man will kill our vampire hunters. Can you do that? He'll have clearance with me, don't worry.
Shouldn't I have clearance with Lucia also?
She'll say, yeah, you can bring it up to her if you want to.
Okay.
But she'll say, will you do it?
No promises, because I'm not going to let somebody into somebody else's house unless it's okay with them. But if it's okay with Lucia, probably?
She'll think on it and she'll say, if she finds out this won't work, but it's up to you. I can't force you.
I'll think on it, I guess. I think Charlotte's just very apprehensive with this kid because, like I said, she's met everybody here and was never mentioned, especially since she says she's Hildebrand, like, that she probably would have been mentioned.
You did ask how many people were here, which was a pretty smart question.
Yeah, I even if like they were like say listing people and then they happen to forget to mention her, like I think in the count of it all you would know the number.
Yeah. She says, well, let me know how it goes.
Okay, where's your room? Where do you stay around here?
Oh, I have a room in the basement.
Okay. Are you said you're good with magic?
Extremely.
Are you vampire too?
Of course, she says.
Okay.
Can't you tell?
I'm not the best with that kind of stuff. If I do like a empathy roll or something, Derek, does it like feel vampire-y? Or what would I roll for that?
I would say, since you actually do have a high empathy, you can feel magic exuding from her heavily.
Okay.
Roll me a lore.
Oh boy. I don't even think I have that as a stat. I don't.
That's possible.
Well, it still comes out to a 2.
2 is enough to know that some kind of magic is being used here, but you're not exactly sure what.
Like it's not just passive magic that she's got going on.
There's definitely some active magic going on.
Okay. I'll say, okay, well, it was nice to meet you, Francine, and I'm gonna reach out to shake her hand again. And is it like, does it feel magic-y?
You reach out to shake her hand again. Roll me a discipline saving throw.
Oh Jesus, okay. Oh no. Well, that's 5 in discipline.
Okay. 5 is not quite enough. As you reach out to shake her hand, you find yourself in the middle of this foyer with no recollection of this interaction.
Oh my God.
And standing there wondering why you're stopped.
God damn it. Well, I mean, now I'm definitely not going to let the guy in at the door.
You don't even remember her asking you to do that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. In 2 nights,
Oh, yeah,
like,
of course.
I'm going to be like, well, what's this guy doing here? I have no reason to let him in. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to the kitchen where I was headed before. I'm not sure why I'm here now.
Okay. Moving to the kitchen. I'll just move you to the dining room. You find Hildebrand here just kind of doing some paperwork. She says, "Oh, Charlotte, how can I help you?"
Oh, I was just kind of having a better look around the place. Mostly to try to get a feel for you guys and like the vibes of everything.
I hope the vibes have been good.
Yeah, the good vibes here. Except that foyer out front. That's a little weird spot, isn't it?
She would, just to be polite, just kind of say, "Just get a little drafty in there. It's a little imposing. I've been working on the lighting in there. It's a little dark."
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna go and talk with Sasha. Is she around?
Sasha's actually not here at the moment.
Ah, darn. Because I just chatted with the other 2. I was just gonna say hi to her too.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to let her know when she's back. She is on a special assignment.
Ooh, special. Secret special?
Oh, not secret to you. She's looking after the young mage's home. She was worried. Margaret was worried about her grandmother.
That's right. I don't blame her. Would that... Okay, let me see what I want to ask. They were saying they ran into that Beauregard boy. Do you know who that other guy is? The one that's out there stealing hair and writing notes?
She would say, "I can't say I do, but it has certainly provided a lot of questions. as to what kind of company the Beauregards are keeping these days.
Yeah, I mean, especially
Some
if
kind
he's
of
got
magician.
problems with us all, you would think he wouldn't be, hanging out with somebody doing nasty magic.
Yes, to say the least, it is on my radar.
Um, God damn, I'm so mad that I forgot about the that sucks.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's
She rolled for the spell, and she rolled 2 6s and 2 5s.
oh my god.
It was a very hard check to make. I'm sorry.
No, that's
That's just how the die go.
that's perfectly fair. Oh, okay.
Don't worry. It won't be the last time you see that child if you hang around this
I
mansion.
doubt it will be. Especially if I'm gonna be like hanging around here more than anybody else, it seems. I want to just for now, I want to send a text off to my vampire dad and ask him if what he knows about magical spears and stuff, if anything.
Okay. Roll me a contacts.
Oh dang. Okay. I don't. Oh, I do have 1 point in that, so 3.
Okay. Yeah, he says, I don't know anything specifically about magical spear. Oh, cat. I guess I could look into it.
Yeah, look into ones from Europe that are magic and holy and owned by Beauregard family.
Oof. Beauregards? I'll do what I can.
Yeah, they're the thing that's here, I guess.
What is your vampire father again?
His name's Levi. I sent you some stuff about him.
You did, yeah.
As
I
far
forgot his name.
as Europe stuff, was there about 100 years ago for a decade-ish.
Okay. He will look into that and he'll say, how's it going down there otherwise? Doing all right, kid?
Yeah, it's there's a weird Europe vampire here too, and I don't think he likes me very much, but the rest of the people here are pretty cool.
Oh. Glad you're making friends.
Yeah.
He'll say, I'll report back to you tomorrow night with some information, hopefully.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, if Sasha's not here, no.
Okay. Smack down. Okay. We go to the rest of the crew. I think, were you all doing the same thing?
I think we were all gonna kind of
We're gonna
rest
go to the
during
park,
the
right?
day so we can start doing things at night.
Yes. This can be the first night where you do things, or we can immediately go to the next night. Up to you.
I think for the sake of like
Hopefully,
in-game time, since we are on a bit of a deadline, probably should just stick with same night.
Yeah.
like, I want to say skip so we can have Leopold and everyone join us, but
Yeah, I was gonna also say skip because that would
I
get
think
them
skip
there
makes the
first.
most sense because then you would like have the rest and then be up for the evening. Okay. You guys go to the next evening. Most of our day walkers will be getting up around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You know you got a full night ahead of you. You have a very small amount of daylight. Is there anything you want to do before night falls? Any very short activity?
Not that I can think of.
Discord
What? 1 second. Check to see what my actual skills are.
Film analysis.
Okay, I chose. Okay, I want to make sure I chose fists and not weapons.
Okay. Did you choose fists?
I chose fists.
Excellent.
go. I mean, I wanted to do research if that could be just done during the day to get it out of the way.
Yeah,
'Cause
roll
I
me
have
a
a feeling I
scholarship.
know what's gonna happen. My bad stat.
I could help. Tell you where to Google search.
I got a 1.
On a
I
1,
ain't so great with computers, but I would help. I would appreciate Franklin's help.
I roll to assist.
you can roll to assist.
Hey, look, this mouse has a little wheel on it, Franklin. Woo! Look at it go.
You should never be near a computer, ever again.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a 5.
5? Okay.
And I will say I am not going to actually like really help research. I'm going to show him where to look.
Yeah, which will give him an additional like +2. So on a +2, you don't get a lot of other information you don't already know. You know it's made of a blessed silver. I would say with a 2 plus the information you already know, you know it gets inherited to one person a generation.
Oh. What? So in my little backstory, I did have a priest that carried this my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance he would know something about other weapons?
Roll me a contacts, and you can text him about it, and I will give you an answer next session.
Yay. Whoops. That is a nice fat 1.
It's not a 0. Who was the previous owner of your weapon?
It was. Where did I put it? It's in one of these long ass paragraphs that I wrote. Peregrine Sylvander.
Peregrine Sylvander?
Don't ask me, I don't remember, man.
You made it up.
Yeah, and I don't remember. What do you want me to tell you?
All right.
I'm sure I had a reason at the time, and I was like, this is a great name.
It sounds like a randomly generated wizard name.
That's not even a lie. It actually does sound like one of those randomly generated wizard names.
Probably was. Probably was.
Shade, I use that shit all the time.
I probably looked up like a priest name generator or something.
Okay, you message him, and he's. Is this like an old guy, new guy?
This must be old.
He's old. So it's a long while, and you get a text back that says thumbs up emoji. And you know that means he'll look into it.
I have faith.
He sends you cross praying hands emoji.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else anyone wanted to do? Margaret, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
I would stream movies on the local computer.
Okay.
On shady websites, of course. So I'm not paying for watching bad movies.
Absolutely.
Because then me.
Do you all text to meet up then? It is nightfall and everybody's active.
Yeah, I think it would probably be good touch base, though Greg would not be the one to initiate said contact.
Who would be the initiator?
Is there anybody responsible on our team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Say it. Say it out loud.
I mean, I was actually texting information to people.
Okay, so we can. Is it gonna
To
be
you.
him?
I'll do it.
All right. You
Where are
text
we
out.
meeting?
Yeah. What do you text? Where are you meeting? What are you doing?
The mansion. We're meeting. I feel we should all start working together finally.
Thumbs up emoji.
Everyone. good with
Everybody
that?
loves the thumbs up emoji. I don't really get it.
Greg would not
Alphonse,
respond, but he
grow
will
up.
There's a great two hands right here that you can
He's
use
a
as a prayer
prayer.
emoji.
I think there's only 2 of us that aren't staying at the Hildebrands, right?
Greg's
Well, I'm
not
not there
staying at the
tonight.
Hildebrand.
Where does
Oh,
Greg stay?
At the hotel he's
I
always
went
been
to-
staying at.
I went to move some fucking icons, and I moved them to the GM. I moved some smonks to the GM layer on Instagram.
No! My smokes! Put it back!
The smonks are in the back rooms.
To look at how many there were?
No, I haven't looked yet. I like to keep that as a little surprise for later.
There's so many. Y'all have no idea.
Jesus. Since I did not stay the night at the mansion, I will arrive but like an hour late.
That's true. You did not.
I'm
You
very
and
disappointed
Garrus.
that my bank sesh has been interrupted by our job.
We roll Garrus's performance.
Awesome.
He got an 8. By all accounts, it was a pretty damn good time.
Damn, yeah. I only got a 6.
You're impressed.
I am.
But
Garrus.
what about him?
Because
He's also, I mean, look, this is the best he's probably had since coming to the mortal plane. He's not complaining. You get the thumbs up, but no, I'm just kidding.
I'll be like, let's keep in touch. I have to
Yep.
do.
Oh, of course. Have fun at your job. He
I
says.
won't. I won't. If I don't go, they're just gonna keep texting me with prayer hands and crosses. Very offensive.
Very, indeed, it does seem in poor taste. And you guys all finally meet up an hour later.
I'm my god, it's still in the same outfit. for
Oh,
me.
this one's really good.
have you even showered?
Vampire shower.
It's the same glitter coat that I want.
Smell like Jaeger.
Yes.
Um, Mojitos and
I smell like
sex.
old Jaeger, sex, some a little bit of mint from the mojito.
Goat. Ooh, and they say I smell bad.
All right, you guys are here. RP, what do you want to do?
I'm looking at all
Fraud.
the smog.
Prayer emoji with the smirk really got me for some reason.
Well, this better be good. I was having a good time.
Well, I felt we should start working together to solve this case. So we should all be here.
I disagree.
Did you find out anything new on your little romp these past couple of days?
Oh, me?
Yes.
No, I haven't been investigating. Are you out of your mind? What are we investigating? It's the Beauregard. Done. Let's go kill him.
We, out of character, we know
That's so
everything
chill.
that Margaret shared with us last game, right? Like with the zombies and that he's
Oh,
working
yeah.
with someone else.
I don't see why Margaret wouldn't have shared that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and it's back in character. We know it's the Beauregard, at least one of them, but what about his partner?
What about his partner? Who gives a shit?
Do you know who he is?
No, who gives a shit?
So if you kill the Beauregard boy, you'll never find the partner, and it'll be
Who
too late.
gives a
when you
shit?
do.
I don't care about his partner.
Oh,
Well, his partner is Gary Althouse.
Does his name mean anything to me, Coach?
It does not mean anything to you, but it does mean something to someone in this room.
Is that the name I
looks at
have?
Franklin.
That is actually the name that he gave you, Franklin.
Can you say the name one more time?
Gary Althouse.
Oh, Gary. He's the partner.
Do you know him?
Well, yes, we're new friends. We
What-
bonded over bad zombie movies.
See? Who gives a shit?
Well, tell us more about him. What do you know?
I have his number.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, you mind if I get that?
You're not going to annoy him, are you? It's so hard to find good friends these days.
Why would I do
That
that?
That is true. That is true.
Trying to kill our employer, Mr. Franklin.
Well, I didn't know that when I befriended him.
It sounds like you're trying to keep him a friend.
I mean, he
Those
is
friends
cool.
are hard to find. Come on.
He really does match my freak, if you know what I mean.
I don't follow, and I don't think I want
Necromancer,
to.
a necromanced. He's just like me for real, for real.
In fact, knowing more about him actually makes me like him more. But I know, he is our enemy.
No, if you're friends with this guy, you should just be like, he's not the vampire hunter. Once this mess is over with, you can be best pals.
Yes, but we have to kill him. We have to kill him. I am being paid to do so.
No, you're being paid to kill a Beauregard, not his busty.
True, I guess.
Exactly.
What if the buddy's also a Beauregard?
That would be unfortunate.
I need to check my notes.
I mean, he just said he wasn't, though, right? That's not his name.
He also does necromancy, which I think is against what the Beauregards believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I believe Miss Lucia has specifically said she does not hire necromancers.
yeah, but it's not stopping Nathaniel from working with him.
Yes, that's a mystery I don't fully understand, and I do think we should get to the bottom of it before somebody might make a bigger problem out of this. Ah, Bandai
Oh.
Namco.
Oh, the
The
smog.
smog revealed.
Oh, my
Smonks.
Did I get all of them?
Oh,
Now
there's
had to
one.
know.
Wow.
No, you didn't get near all of
He's
them.
dropping all my
I
smokes
got a
in the
lot
room.
of them.
I got
For
2.
someone else, I swear.
I got 2 of them.
So many.
Yeah, actually, I think almost all of them have been discovered by somebody.
This one was very impressive, Zokura. I had to zoom in really, really close.
Justin, this is a long-running tradition in my D&D games where people like to hide the word smonk in any map I make
Smog?
D&D or otherwise. Yeah,
These were so cleverly hidden.
they're good. I mean, they're really good.
Oh.
You matched the colors so good. It was honestly freakish. All right.
On a lower resolution monitor, you would have been fucked.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. That said, what what is your next course of action as a team?
Well, if we know where his camp is, I would like to at least try to talk with him. It sounds like you almost got through to him, Miss Margaret.
Would he
Yeah, we
be
could.
perhaps intimidated by all of us going at once, especially one he's already fought?
I doubt it.
Where is his camp?
It's in
Mm,
the forest.
In the woods. No.
You know, that
I
place
don't
where he
want to
whooped
go
your
back
butt.
in the woods.
Yeah, it was pretty
Ugh.
close to the pavilion. And I just can't shake it that there's something off about that pavilion.
Oh yeah, there's a demon in it apparently.
What?
There's a demon in the pavilion.
They try to lead Margaret to her death.
Did it?
Yeah, Margaret tried to use scrying next to the pavilion,
Oh.
and it was leading her to the zombies.
I'm over here just like, oh wow, her scrying worked.
Yeah, same.
No. As a non-magic caster, trying to use scrying, you're like, oh fuck yeah, it's actually doing something. It's leading you to the 3 enemies that will body you.
Yeah.
What's who?
We could go poke the pavilion. I mean, the camp by the pavilion. I might wait in the car though.
Are you a little scared?
Of a vampire hunter, yes.
It's okay. I'm not judged.
I think if he saw a vampire who was still able to be as devoted to God as you are, it might help.
Or he might get offended and try to kill you even harder.
And don't worry, when we see him, I will kill him.
Yeah, just like last time, Leopold.
I almost had him.
You were very close.
Do we know
Alright.
that he was not very close?
He
I
wasn't very close.
I feel like
when we rolled up, Mr. Beauregard was hardly hurt. Yeah, I don't think he was very close.
I feel like only 2 people actually know that Leopold was not very close.
Leopold is
I
not
do-
included.
I love that Leopold believes he was close.
I would tell Charlotte he was not very close.
Okay.
I was very close.
He
But
was an inch from death's door.
I would also let Miss Charlotte know that I would not let him hurt her if she does want to come with us.
Aw, thanks. Okay, I'll come along.
pavilion. Was actually did myself a favor and labeled most of the maps.
Oh.
Awesome.
No power.
I know you've had them
Accidentally
just
brought
kind of floating around freestyle for a while.
Okay, you guys get here. It is nighttime. You are at the pavilion. They seem to have mostly kind of patched up Leopold's previous work. What do you want to do?
Cloak of Shadows.
All right.
Which way was it, Miss Charlotte? Not Miss Charlotte. God damn it.
I don't know.
Everybody give me an alertness. Brought a little friend with us. Our emotional support smonk.
Oh no! How did that show up there?
I don't know.
What
It's
did you
been
do,
there
Derek?
since we got here.
It's the other. I think it got dragged in.
It's
when
new
Koji-
graffiti. It's carved on here. Yeah, it got dragged off with the rest
I'm
of
gonna
it.
have to re-smonk
Because
this.
I also it's underlined weirdly. By me.
One.
Got a 2.
One.
Also one.
One.
Is this alertness?
This is alertness.
Ooh,
I didn't
3.
roll
Guess
so
who
well.
rolled a 0?
5.
Oh,
Oh, with 5?
Your
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. Chill.
I mean, my normal alertness is 4, so
Bonks.
I didn't
There
roll
we go.
great.
That's better.
In a separate direction from where you know the camp is, you do see something watching you from the trees. Give me just a moment here.
So the camp was this way, but something is watching us from the opposite direction.
Yes,
Well, I'm
Um,
telling them.
from the tree line, you see this.
Oh. Oh no.
It's
Put it
obscured
away.
by
Yeah.
some weeds and some wood, but it is just fixated on your group.
I swear to God, there's more fucked up dogs in these fucking woods every goddamn time I'm here.
Is it coming at us, or is it just
Nope.
standing there?
It's just looking.
Do we see it now
Okay,
that she's
Leopold, you're
pulled
up.
out? Yeah, Leopold, show us how you fought that boat.
all right, then I'm gonna stealth up to the
Really
dog
give
and
him
I'm
the
gonna punch it.
102.
Ooh, okay. As you stealth up to the
Yeah, I
dog,
was like, show us how it's done, Leopold. I want to show you how it's done.
yeah, roll me a stealth. You have Cloak of Shadows, so you're very
Yeah.
stealthy.
Uh, 5 stealth.
Okay, 5 stealth. It does not seem to notice you there. You are doing a sneak attack. Add 3 to your to hit and damage,
Okay.
or just add 3 to the roll, I guess.
I feel like before I can even say the words of like, well, maybe that's a watchdog and we shouldn't just set it off so he knows where. Ah, shit.
9 to hit.
There.
Is that with your +3?
Yeah.
Okay, you roll 9. This is like 11 damage total plus your weapon. You literally slice this dog's head off, and it is dead on the ground.
it's just a normal dog.
And I shook out my claws. I'm like, and that's how I almost killed him.
Holy shit,
There-
man, that was someone's pet.
There, you better fucking say it's an undead dog
fucked
right
up.
now.
It was a Chupacabra.
You check the tags, and unfortunately it says Fido Reynolds, Felicia's beloved dog.
No.
It is an undead dog.
I'm not playing this game.
No, it's
He
absolutely
just killed your dog. What the fuck?
is absolutely an undead dog.
And that's how you do it. I want to go back and cloak of shadows again.
Okay.
I like to imagine that Leopold just puts his hands up in like a dainty little and then like fades away.
You should see my hands moving as I play this character.
His limp little wrist leading the way.
You know. That's how. Fucking Sue's question earlier. How long have you been there?
Blah.
Blah.
With the dog now dead, I want to look around and make sure there's no other dogs. Could I roll a new alertness?
Yeah, you roll new alertness.
That's better. 3?
3. You don't see anything else.
Okay. As you were, Miss Margaret.
Well, his camp was this way.
Can we say we have flashlights?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Moving into the woods. You get here. And Margaret, as you get to where the tent was, you move forward pretty easily, but the rest of you, actually no, you and Ween can move forward just fine. The rest of you sense absolute powerful divine magic has consecrated this ground. You almost hit kind of a wall and it just feels sluggish and you feel very disadvantaged as you move into this ground. That will go for any of our undead and Moss Sun, whose weakness is holy.
What about Charlotte?
Oh yeah, no, well, Charlotte, you still kind of feel it.
But Jesus loves her.
Jesus loves you,
Not enough.
At a distance.
but his Tommy gun don't.
Yeah, but he still hates the sin. The sin is fine. The sin.
Yeah, yeah, love the sinner, hate the sin.
Holy shit.
Do any of you bring this up?
No, I'm sneaking.
Okay, fair enough.
How much farther is it? I'm feeling so tired. I am not meant for this kind of work.
I swear to God, these woods get worse every time I'm fucking here.
Yeah, for the non like arcane inclined, it really does just feel like really bad vibes and just exhaustion.
Am I able to like kind of pinpoint what that feeling is?
You can roll a lore.
Okay. 0.
0. I would say you're not exactly sure what it is specifically, but you do remember shortly after you got turned, you returned to your Baptist church. You went inside, and it felt kind of like this.
Why does it feel icky here?
Can I roll? Would I just no?
Oh, you would absolutely just know it is consecrated by like high level priest spells. Essentially, this is Jesus's land. This is Christ's soil. You feel great,
country.
actually. In fact, you feel maybe a little energized being on this soil.
Personal gardening mix.
You know, on second thought, maybe our undead compatriots should stay behind. They said, I say to Margaret.
I'm gonna take a step back out of the icky zone.
Okay. You
Can
take
I-
a step back out of the ick zone. Yeah, what do you want to do, Masan?
Can I be a temporary member of the reanimated community? I don't want
We
to
want
go
to
over
appropriate our culture.
there. Sure, is that allowed?
It depends on which ones you're trying to appropriate.
The
We're
fun
not a
ones?
monolith.
I don't know, man.
Mr. Massa, I'm a little surprised. Are you being affected by this
No, I just
consecrated
don't want to
ground
go into the
too?
woods. It fucking sucks. There's dogs in there.
Well, if
Well,
you'll stay
there's-
near Miss Charlotte, I'd appreciate it though.
Fine, you've convinced me. I'll stay behind and watch them to make sure they don't do anything stupid.
I'll do something stupid. Don't worry.
Like, make friends with the zombie man?
You know,
I'm going to ignore that comment.
They're members of the reanimated society. You should know that.
I feel like the bias would be like, you know, Frank, it's nice to see you take the initiative. Actually, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Not a problem. As I quickly, but like trying to hide that I'm being a little hasty to get out of the bad zone.
Okay.
Look at Margaret,
Oh,
like, you know,
yeah.
maybe he's not so bad.
You're going forward, right, Leopold?
Yeah.
Okay, you just take you'll take a penalty to combat rolls, but you can still stay hidden just fine.
Yeah.
People who have stayed behind, roll me an alertness.
Funny stuff.
Ooh, 2.
0.
2.
Big old goose egg.
Funny.
You say 2, Sue?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys do not see anything.
Can I say before we split up? If you guys get in any trouble, just holler.
Will do.
And then that's it.
Okay. Making your way to the tent, roll me. Whoever wants to do it, that is going towards the tent, roll me a d6.
I got this. 4.
4? Okay. You roll up to the tent and it is currently vacant.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's fair. He's out hunting them.
Yes, he is out doing other stuff at the moment. Much like you all, his work also finds him on quite the nocturnal schedule. That said, you guys find his tent is pretty utilitarian. He has basic camping gear, basic cookware, lighting. He's a fairly decent sleeping bag. And he has a small chest.
Maybe we could find like a journal or something around here. Some clues to who this other family member is.
Yeah, do you guys go rooting through his stuff?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I'll
How
stand guard
honorable.
because I have pretty good alertness, so I'll keep watch.
That's true.
I would like to stay in the shadows, so I am not gonna snoop.
I'll snoop. I'm also gonna put it back where I found it. I'm snooping, not stealing. I want to be very clear.
I was certain, Aya, that you would be snooping.
I know, but I want to stay in the shadows. I don't want to accidentally touch anything that can hurt me.
He's a little afraid after the last engagement.
Like a
I
whip.
almost had him. He almost had him. It's fine.
he was on the ropes. He was basically dead. He doesn't heal every round. Don't worry about it.
Now, can I use one of my like holy abilities to like see if there's anything here that like guide my hand? That's what I'm thinking of. 1 second. Oh wait, no, that's not what's the one that kind of just gives me guidance, essentially? The one that sent me
I
to
think
the
it's got my
basement?
hand, isn't it?
It's. Is it?
Oh yeah, spiritual guidance. Where you are needed most. Usually this something means you are guided to the right place at the right time.
Oh, yeah. This is largely to actually be in serendipitous locations. Like, the last time you used it, it was like a perfect situation where it's like Leopold is about to get bodied, but you showed up just in time to stop it.
But he almost had him.
Almost had him.
Yeah, right. He almost had him, but just in case, you were there to defuse the situation.
Okay,
I would say this does not really apply to just an investigation.
that's fair. And I'll just roll an investigation. 1.
1 is fine. You do see that the only thing here that is not just strictly survival gear is a small chest.
What does it look complicated? The small chest, like the lock on it?
No, it is unlocked. In fact, it feels touched by divine magic, but that does not affect you.
Yeah. I'm going to open it.
Okay. Opening it up, you find 2 things. 1, a very, very, very old Bible that is in excellent condition.
Which version?
Good
King
question.
James?
It is not a King James. It is older.
That's not that hard, actually.
No, it's not. It's definitely not that hard. You also find a small diary and a small vial of liquid.
What does the liquid look like?
The liquid you would absolutely recognize as blessed water.
Okay.
It's not
Blood.
jizz in a vial.
I was actually thinking radiant shit.
No, it is not radiant stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna thumb through the journal.
Okay. Opening the journal, it is in a language you've never seen in your life.
Of course. Gonna take some pictures with my phone.
Okay. Many of these journals, Jesus Christ, journals pages has been filled in. Roll me scholarship to see how many of these you snap.
Yeah. That's a 0.
Yeah, 0 total.
I believe I don't have any scholarship. Let me make sure. Yeah, I have a 0
brother.
scholarship, and I rolled 2 5s and 2 1s.
Roll me a d20.
Oh damn! This ain't D&D. I don't got that on me. Hold on, I do.
I mean, you're DM. You got one close by.
14.
14. Okay. That determines. You do not take pictures of many pages, but this determines how important the pages you took were.
That's what I was figuring. Since there's no way of me to read it, I'm just like whatever I can get.
Yeah.
I will put the journal back because I'm not gonna steal.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I had some water to replace the holy water, but
Margaret. Since you were on lookout, roll me an alertness.
Four.
4. A Mushiroides. Leopold, give me an alertness.
Yes. Alertness, you said? That's gonna be a -1.
Oh yeah, brother. My son, roll me an alertness.
That's a 2.
Franklin,
Yarg.
roll me an alertness.
1.
Boy, we're an alert bunch.
Okay. And then Charlotte.
Um,
4.
4. Okay.
It's too late for me not to look at that Bible.
My son, what did you? Oh, you can look at the Bible. That's totally fine.
Okay. Just wanted to make a note. I did want to look at that.
Yeah, you look at the Bible. It is in OG Latin. Not quite OG Aramaic, which would be like the first Bible, but this thing is fucking old. It is enormously powerful.
I feel like I should not.
You pick it up and you can just feel it radiating strength.
Well, it doesn't belong to me, so I'm gonna have to put it back.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Do you like this? Do you like this good character?
Okay, Margaret.
Yes.
You see on the fringes out in the woods 2 of these.
Icky.
They're watching you actually from high in the treetops.
Oh, even more icky.
I'm sorry, Masan, what did you get on your alertness?
2.
2. Okay. You also see one right above you, fixing to pounce. Margaret, you see one right above you. Or I'm sorry, Charlotte, you see one right above you, fixing to pounce.
Okay.
Fixing the pounds and fixing the bust.
You're fixing to bust. What do you want to do?
Is it like right about to?
Yeah, it's like seconds from jumping.
I want to find if there's like right near me like a big old log or branch or something like that, and like hold it up so if it tries to jump at me, it jumps onto the stick.
Okay.
Alphonse.
I am stealth. Do you need me to roll another stealth just to?
Roll me another stealth. You can't see them.
Right.
Margaret would be able to say, oh, Margaret, they don't look to be entering the consecrated circle at all.
Yeah, I was about to ask because I don't feel the circle, so I would have to.
You don't feel the circle,
ask.
but they're on the fringes and they're like in the treetops and they look like antsy to go in, but they just won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5 stealth.
Okay, that is just they do not. You don't feel like anything has noticed you.
Okay.
Margaret, you see them looking primarily at you and Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
That said,
I'm definitely gonna point them out.
Like you're calling me out of the tent?
I'll just say it out loud, I guess. So, not that I'm like standing there like pointing at them, but just like, oh, there's 2 zombie frogs.
Everybody roll me an alertness. For your initiative.
Oh
You
my
can just,
god.
you just type that shit on in there.
Oh, rolls tonight.
Alertness.
Yummy.
Oh.
I cannot put my alertness in there.
That's fucked up. What's your alertness?
1.
Oh yeah, I also can't enter my own number.
Oh, me either.
I can.
Weird. What
Okay,
is yours,
special boy.
Masan?
2.
Franklin, you said you can enter yours. Tobias?
2.
2. Okay, Margaret, you get to act first.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh,
I
yeah, we'll do this.
I'm gonna turn and go back to our friends and tell Leopold and Tobias, stay in the circle. There are zombies that can't come in. I'm gonna help our friends outside.
Okay. And then what do you want to do?
I was gonna run over to them.
Okay. Charlotte.
Yeah.
This one weeps from the treetops down onto you. You are prepared though, so add a +2 to your either athletics or weapons roll, whichever you're better at.
Okay. I don't think I have weapons, but well, wait, actually, no. I think it counts as fists. Okay.
Or fists. That's fine too.
Oh, okay. That's 5. Wait, you said what? Do I get to add something to it?
You get that +2 since
So
you
7.
took a round to prepare. Okay, with a +7, you easily are able. This thing comes down on you pretty hard, slashes through the log that you had protecting yourself. You throw it to the side, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna like. Don't have weapons. I probably should have grabbed the 2x4 from the construction site. But no, I'm going to just attack it with my claw. I don't know how to
Gay one.
my gay claws. Yeah. Which what do I do for that? I don't think I did melee attacks at all before.
So you roll your 4d6 and you add your fists.
Okay, so right now. I don't know if there's anything more to it.
You have supernatural strength or anything you can add stuff, but I doubt you took that.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Did you?
no, but I have a holy touch. Can I holy punch it?
This vampire is fascinating.
Oh, okay. I like the idea that your claws are holy for some reason. This is very fascinating. Go ahead and give it. You won't add anything to this, but if you hit, something will happen.
Okay. All right, so that's
Leopold throws up.
it'd be 5. 5? Is that a
5?
Yes.
You will barely hit, but when you hit, your claws almost catch fire as you hit this thing. And it screams in pain as you do a pretty significant portion of damage to it. You think it doesn't have much life left in it.
Yeah.
Monster's turn. Peter,
Yard.
roll me an athletics check. As this
That's
one descends
a-
from the sky on top of you.
4.
Okay, it misses totally. And it's gonna be Tobias.
I'm gonna run over to Charlotte since I told her I would have her back. You said one was
Aw.
attacking her, or she's attacking one of them.
She's attacking one of them. She seems to be holding her own just fine. Your friend Franklin is actually having more trouble.
Oh, he said he's got this.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna attack the one that Charlotte is.
I'm saying, Jesus said turn the other cheek. Forgive and forget.
What's my weapon?
I don't know.
No, I'm just talking to myself. 6. So that's a 9.
Okay, that's pretty. With a 9, with this one with 1 HP left, it is very dead. Consumed in righteous fire. Masan, a swipe on you.
Whip.
And since you also noticed yours, I will give you a +2 to your athletics.
That's gonna be then a 8 on athletics.
8. It misses. Your turn.
All right, and the dog that just tried to take a swipe at me, I'm gonna try and shoot it point blank with the gun I have.
Oh yeah, brother.
That's oof. That's gonna be a 5 guns.
That still is going to hit because it rolled neutral. Rolled a 5 and a 6 and 2 1s, so it got no bonus.
Hell yeah.
You hit it point blank. You shoot off its lower jaw. It is looking pretty bad. These two both try to leap into the area where Tobias is at, and they just get burned a little bit and scoot back. That said, Tobias, it is your turn. They do not see you.
Bias.
No.
Are you?
I'm sorry.
I don't think you
Jesus
mean
Christ,
me.
Leopold.
I was like, huh.
Tobias is back with everybody else, right?
Yes, I meant you.
Okay. I'm gonna destroy this campsite.
Oh,
Damn. That's fucked up.
hell yeah, brother. What do you want to destroy?
Everything. I want to go hog wild on this shit.
Okay. I'm not even gonna make you roll an attack. You can destroy the tent, all the accoutrement of a campsite just fine. When it comes to the chest, you can't do anything to the chest.
Can I throw? So there, like, there's tons of like lakes and rivers and stuff around this area. I remember the
There
map.
is.
I want to throw it into the lake.
That would require you to pick it up. You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. What is defense against magic? It's convention, right? No, it's discipline.
My best.
Roll discipline.
Okay. Oh, I did really good.
Okay.
+3.
+3 is good enough to only take 1 damage for
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
round from this chest.
That's fine.
All right,
Go.
you take 1 holy damage, which will bypass any of your extra health
Yeah.
bubbles. Okay.
And I'm gonna head over to the lake.
Okay, you're gonna leave the circle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Can
My
I?
man.
I probably can't still like return a cloak of shadows, right? Because I'm holding it
Not with
fully
this
back.
chest.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You can still roll a stealth and maybe get lucky though. So
Well, yeah. Let me give it a try. That's another 5 for stealth.
that's pretty good. Actually, neither of them notice you.
Yes. I'm so good at being a vampire.
Franklin,
Yarg.
you get a big swipe at you.
Athletics.
Oh my god.
It's a
20, huh?
3.
3. It is going to do 7 damage
Okay.
as it rolled
Um,
4 6s.
And then I have +1 armor, so it does 6 damage.
Less. Yes, 1 less.
Hot damn.
It is a pretty good rake on you as it lands. And it's a big old hiss. Margaret, we're back to you.
My turn.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It is you. Sorry, Peter. It is you, Franklin.
How dare you?
I ignored the 0. That's my mistake.
Can I do this in one turn? I kind of want to try to grapple the one that just hit me and throw it into the holy zone.
Oh yeah, no, I like that. Give me a might.
It hates Leopold tripping him.
Okay, so I might 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 9.
Oh yeah. Against its 2, you are very easily able to pick up this thing's strength and throw it. You throw it into the holy zone. It literally burns like a meteorite entering the atmosphere brightly and turns to dust.
Hell yeah. I'm kind of enraged at this point now that I've actually taken some damage.
Right.
It ruined a
Margaret.
perfectly good jacket.
They did. There's now like whatever the fuck you got for blood on it.
Frank
Sh-
smash.
Fucking, what is it?
Whatever you got for
Formaldehyde.
blood.
Formaldehyde or whatever.
Formaldehyde, yeah.
Oh no, you smell this. Smells so nasty.
Smells real bad.
Everyone around you is slowly getting cancer because of it too. Margaret, it's your turn.
I guess I'll shoot the last one.
Yeah.
Five, 6, 7.
Oh, that's pretty good. Mamma mia. Yeah,
Ribbit.
you blow its head right off. A ribbit indeed. All right. These 2 are actually gonna skulk away. Roll me. Ooh, all of you over here, roll me an alertness. The check is gonna be pretty high because these bitches are pretty far away.
I see nothing.
Our side.
I would know about them though, right? Because I ran to help.
Yes, you would absolutely know they're there.
But it's about seeing them.
It's about seeing them now because they are.
Mm.
This is like a new situation.
That's a 4.
4 is good enough to see them for what they're going to do. Anybody else?
I got a 5. Wait. Yeah, 5.
5, you will also see
1.
them.
I got a fat
no,
0.
No. Okay. Charlotte and Margaret. You both see them, frankly, slink back into the darkness. They're going to leave the combat zone.
Where are they going?
Who could say?
Probably to
Leopold.
report back.
Yes.
Roll me
Yeah.
another discipline.
So difficult.
2.
2. You are burned for 4 radiant damage.
Yeah.
If this boy dies off screen, it's not our fault.
Okay. You clear a significant distance. You are getting closer to the lake. Roll me another discipline saving throw.
This is the highest I can roll for discipline roll. 4.
A 4? That does only land you taking 2 damage.
Nice.
So that is not the worst. This does bypass your extra HP and resistances,
Yeah.
but you are able to make it to. You're so elevation wise, you're pretty high up, but you could easily chuck it into the lake off this cliff if you so choose.
I need to get rid of this box for sure.
Okay. Give me a might.
With pleasure. +4.
+4 is
Oh
pretty
wait, I
dang
think
good.
I add something because I have.
If you have
I have I have
inhuman strength,
Yeah.
you do add a little bit of something.
Yeah,
I'm
I have
sure.
+3, so 7.
7. Yeah, you chuck it well over the cliff, well past the tree line, and directly into the lake.
Avita say.
Holy shit.
Back at camp, and he has his Bible. I need to show you guys.
It's really fucking old.
Okay. And with that,
Do any of you speak some weird languages? Let me show you.
I need to go back and cloak the shadows before I get fucking smited out of this situation.
yeah. the combat is over. Leopold does chuck that shit directly into the lake.
I take a step
Yeah, what
into
do
the icky zone.
It's bad. You don't like it.
I don't like it, but I don't like the things that came after us either.
That's
Well,
true. The things
now-
that came after you have subsided.
For
I have a
now.
question.
Yes.
Leopold destroyed the tent and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
So wouldn't
I
that
imagine he went
destroy
full
the
black bear over there.
Would that destroy the consecrated?
Absolutely not.
So is it the ground and not
The consecration has been cast on the earth itself.
I want to do that.
I actually believe that that is one of the knight's abilities.
Mine requires like an actual house. So I was like, oh.
This does not require this one does not require a house. His house is in Europe.
His house right now is the dirt.
I will
I
also
think you mean
say
his parents' house is in Europe.
the nature of his powers allow him to do this.
Yeah. I would actually want to show them that and then see that sounds like, what the?
Leopold, roll a stealth check, and as long as you're not under the holy zone, you can maintain your cloak of shadows.
Okay, that is going to be a
What is it?
4 for stealth.
Okay. If anyone looks around, I'm just gonna say they probably don't see you because they're probably busy with unpacking the fact that this tent is destroyed.
Aw,
Question.
I wanted to see the cool old Bible.
Yes.
Did the zombie get burned up completely, or is the body still there?
The zombie here was turned to ash.
So we can't stage it and make it look like the zombies attacked the tent and pit the two
No.
against each other.
No, you would not be able to do that, unfortunately.
Dang.
Dragging any of the corpses into this holy zone would indeed have them burn to a crisp, or even revert back to what their primary materials were.
Dang. Phooey.
Good question, though. All right, what else do y'all want to do? Or rather, Tobias, you go back. The tent is sacked, but you still have the pictures you took.
Yeah, I would show them the pictures.
While you're doing that, I pull out some like needle and a thread and start sewing up my wound.
Yeah, legit.
I'm not.
You must have had. Hmm.
I was gonna say I'm not big brain, but if I looked at the writing in the book, does it look like something I would recognize?
Yeah, can I roll a lore on it?
Yeah, everybody can roll lore on it.
Lore or scholarship?
This is lore.
Which
Or
one did you say was
I'll
written
say
in Latin?
lore or scholarship. The Bible is written in Latin.
Pulls out my scholarship cards. 5.
-2. Yeah, it sure looks like a book.
Are you even sure it's a book?
That is a 6 for lore.
6 for lore. You would know it is something akin to the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Coptic.
Came back from whence it came.
Now, Carly has heard of these, but I have
They
no idea
are-
what they are.
They are an apocryphal text of the Bible that list that primarily a lot of the Enochian text comes from the Dead Sea Scrolls, and a lot of what we know about angels come from the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Bible
Expanded Christian
fanfic.
canon.
Yes, it is Bible fanfic. It is Christian. It is not considered Christian canon, even though it's way cooler than anything they allowed in canon.
In canon.
It literally.
The writers really need to up their shit, dude.
I mean, the root word of the Catholic canon is indeed the root word of that whole like discussion. Yeah, it's some kind of ancient, almost looks like Aramaic, but not quite.
So we could probably take it to the church and have them translate it? Question mark.
Very possibly.
That's the next step I was gonna do. As I'm definitely showing these to Father Alexander.
Oh, I wonder if I can go in Catholic church. Will they let me in there?
I don't know. That's not Midwestern Protestant, so
Wait. Did you say that in
all different
character?
animal.
Yeah, I probably said it. Say that.
God embraces all of his children, Charlotte.
Or would we need to go to a synagogue instead of a church?
It probably would be closer to Hebrew.
I guess
'Cause
that's true.
I did Google it.
You're right. It would be closer to Hebrew. It is not Hebrew, though.
But it's closer than.
Yes, than Aramaic, for sure. There is a synagogue. You could go there.
Probably
I
not right
think-
now.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
this idea though. And probably next game.
Next game, indeed. Leopold,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
do you reconvene with your allies?
I'm gonna go back because they're too close to the concentrating area. I'm gonna go back to the pavilion
Okay.
and sort of wait for them there.
Where did Leopold go?
And probably fighting some vampire hunter.
I hope he's not one of these ash piles.
Fingers
Damn.
crossed.
Damn.
Leopold. Roll an awareness.
Why are you rolling that? I miss a moss that everybody deserves some kind of redemption.
2.
Oh, saying fingers crossed he's not dead. What'd you think?
Yes, I'll
Oh.
hope he does dead.
My fuck. Hold on a second.
Derek, did you just kill Aya's character?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I rolled 4 1s for this character stealth check.
Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh
Time
away.
to fight a 10-year-old yet again.
Is it that kid right there? Did that little
Yeah.
punk?
Yeah,
Oh.
Leopold has to kill this baby.
Oh, no
Easy.
problem.
Do you see this person off in the
dear.
distance watching?
I'm just gonna, because I'm Leopold. I know you're there, so why don't you come face me, man to man?
He is a decent distance away, and he will actually just walk away.
Ugh. I'm not gonna chase you down. I'm not running through the woods any more than I already have. I'm filthy.
And he is out of here.
Very
That said,
much.
the rest of your friends will eventually exit the forest and join you.
Oh. You're all still alive.
Yeah, where did you go?
I was fighting my own battles.
I have my own personal demons.
Do your hands look burnt?
Holy shit.
Not being sorry about it.
They got to go back to the unseelie plane, so
That's
not
right.
having the best life.
Going back to the unseemly plane.
The unseemly plane.
He'll figure it out.
You're one of those unseemly fae.
Dude, if I was ever a fae. An unseemly fae.
That's still one of the funniest fucking stupid ass jokes I've ever heard.
Good one.
What was it?
Except for that D&D that I think Ween had on. They were dealing with they're dealing with the fae, and he's like, "Oh yes, you're one of those unseemly fae," rather than unseelie.
Unseemly.
really just tickled me.
Totally a type of fae that exists too, I'd believe it.
For sure.
Oh.
Beyonce, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Beth. Or Beth. Someone's Beth.
Someone does.
I like that Leopold found the guy we were looking for. I very much appreciated that. I was like, he's right there. Kill him. Kill him. Fix it, everything.
Nah. I got no beef with no necromancer.
You're about
gonna,
to.
yeah.
Don't worry. By the end of this, you absolutely will.
When I threw the Bible in the lake, I was like, this is my evidence out of the police car moment.
Yeah. I
Oh my
had
God,
the
you're right.
exact
It's
same
so
thought.
true.
I was
But
like,
like-
Aya gets to do the throw the evidence.
I'm just gonna say it makes sense in your character
Yeah.
because these are weapons.
Yeah.
Like obviously Tobias may not see it, but the Bible is absolutely a literal weapon.
No, I do
think
see
you
it.
should have gotten the Bible melted down so you can make it into bullets.
I just don't believe in stealing it because it's not mine.
Absolutely. Also,
And
I feel like you would respect
Ween
the
hate
Bible.
that.
Ooh, nerd.
I Ween hate that because I'm like, I want this. I want to take this, but my character would not.
I Derek hate being mean, but I have to. I'm the DM.
That's why I chose a character with no inhibitions.
Release your inhibitions.
Feel the rain on your skin.
No one else can feel it for you.
Only you can let it end.
What?
Yeah. Y'all are stupid.
What?
What?
It's a
What?
song, Justin, before your time.
Oh shit.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh no, Justin, is
Wait,
that before
Harley,
your
did you-
time?
Oh yeah.
I'm almost certain that's before Justin's time. Like before.
Yeah, because I listened to it when I was a kid.
Yes.
Oh no. Are you older than Justin? I never know.
Yes.
Carly's third. Carly's Peter's age.
Yeah. Carly's as old
Wild
as Peter.
shit.
2004.
Hold on. I need to go listen to this song now because I literally can't
I
like
hear it every fucking
hear
day.
the
I don't need to
lyrics
hear
and
it
actually
again.
listen to this. Derek, just because you hate good music doesn't mean all of us have to hate good music.
Whether it's good or not is jaded by the fact that I have to listen to it every several hours.
I honestly haven't heard that song in years.
That plays at CVS every day.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's all right.
Oh, that song is such a bop. This makes me wish I could hit mute notes. I definitely cannot hit it.
I watched a video a little bit back where it was like songs that get white people absolutely lit, and it was like the first song on there.
Has to be one of them.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody said that they weren't good songs. They're just guaranteed to get white people turned.
Yeah, this one in Party in the USA too. Like people.
Yeah. I will say most songs by the Backstreet Boys, in my experience, get white people absolutely wild. Bye Boys at a bar like 12 o'clock at night. It's lit in there.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's literally the first.
I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
Ooh, I gotta go.
Homophobia
Ooh.
is strong in this chat.
I gotta run.
My mom says we can't hang out anymore.
Wow, that's
Recommended
fucked up.
song, Ironic by Alanis Morissette.
You weren't a teenage girl in the 90s and it shows. If you can't tell the two bands apart.
I'm sorry. It's true. I wasn't a teenage girl in the 90s. I don't know what to tell you.
Honestly, and that's your failing, Derek.
I don't disagree.
Fucked up, honest. Anybody else's mom play a lot of Alanis Morissette?
No, my mom. Unfortunately, my mother liked Eminem a lot as far as modern music goes. I did not like Eminem, but my mom, for some reason, did.
My mom played like a lot of Cranberries, Alanis Morissette, Simon and Garfunkel.
My mom played any fucking track from Jesus Christ Superstar. Almost any of Eminem's
That's
singles.
insane.
And every song from Bruce Springsteen, Meatloaf, and Gordon Lightfoot.
Meatloaf.
What a variety.
And Hyatt and shit.
That's the only reason I know about the fucking Edmund Fitzgerald up in Y'all's Lake.
Who Fitzgerald in there?
Edmund Fitzgerald, that like big like freighter that wrecked in the.
Where did he fit him?
What?
In the Gerald.
Edmund Fitzgerald into what?
Lake
The lake.
Superior.
Into what? Yeah, Lake Superior.
I think a lot of things can fit into Lake Superior, but that one for sure.
It'd be fun to go out on Lake Superior.
No.
Why?
That water's deep, cold, and horrible.
Something
I've been
lives
out-
down there.
I've been out in the
Filled
Atlantic
with dead
Ocean.
people.
It couldn't be that bad.
It could.
So throwing into those little things from
Listen, there's
Pandaria.
some things I don't fuck with, and Lake Superior is kind of one of them. I've been there
Yeah.
once, and
I'm
then
not
I
gonna
was like,
fuck
oh, this,
with it.
this lake's fucky.
No, I would say the Atlantic Ocean is definitely a better vibe than Lake Superior.
Lake Superior is hella haunted, man.
Yeah.
It's like a place of supreme evil in the Dresden Files.
It
Is it
is.
really?
Yeah, that's because it
Yeah.
is.
It is like a ley line to like evil, like
Eric,
hellish dimensions.
Mothman's from the northern woods. What do you want?
I want
No,
that.
Lake Superior is kind of haunted and evil, and something terrible hides beneath its depths.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Well, I'm saying. Well, more than just dead bodies. Dead bodies are like mundane. Something's got to be down there. Might as well be dead.
It's like the Appalachian Mountains of lakes.
It's like the opposite, you know? Like Appalachians go up and they're spooky. Lake Superior go down and spooky.
Yeah, this is all
And they got full
correct.
water. Extra spooky layer. Unbreathable spooky. You know? Like, so if
You've
we
not
had to take all the
unsold me
Great
on it.
Lakes, all the Great Lakes, we put onto a list, and all of them definitely fall under the evil category. Like, if we're putting them on the quadrants of like good, evil, lawful, chaotic, all are definitely below the good line. They're evil, all of them, every single one. Lake
Yeah.
Michigan, probably the least evil, but that's due to
I was
like
gonna say it's definitely the
person
most
exposure.
neutral.
like yeah,
Most
it's just
neutral.
probably closest to neutral, but definitely more on like the lawful side, just because it has to deal with municipal laws, and, like shipping laws, and all that. So it just kind of like bled through.
Oh yeah.
Lake Huron, probably most neutral on the chaotic to like lawful side, but also solidly evil. Probably the most milquetoast, like true evil lake there is. Lake Superior is the most chaotic evil one. It will sink ships for no reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what the Edmund Fitzgerald's about. Also my favorite.
Lake
beer from
Ontario, perhaps the most spooky, but has the most rules about it. You know, like it's got like spook rules.
And I just hate Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Lake Erie. It's trying too hard
And
with
you
the
shouldn't.
name. It's really got nothing going.
It's got a
for
lot
it.
of steelhead trout, and I'm a big fan of that.
Not as spooky as the sturgeon.
No, definitely not as spooky as a sturgeon. I've been fishing on Lake Erie. It's pretty tame.
Yeah. I think Erie's just kind of
Right?
there.
Lake Erie's definitely just trying too hard. Look at that thing. It's pathetic.
It's small. It's trying too hard with the name is really making my head.
Look at the thing I put in the thing. It's this. It's so shallow. Look at it.
Yeah, it's got like nothing. 210 feet. That's it.
The bottom of
That's
it is above the top of Lake Ontario. What the hell?
That's pathetic.
Oh my god. I didn't realize it was that much more shallow.
It's just really wide.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's trying way too hard. It would be way spookier if it had a really, really small surface area, but was mega deep. You know, it'd be like a one of those like diving caves.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lake by call
Extra
situation.
No, but my friend is lives or hometown is up by Lake Superior, so we visit every once in a while. Let me tell you, trying to swim in Lake Superior, hell, don't do it. It's like jumping into ice water no matter what time of year it is.
I've heard it's always cold.
Late August? You'd think the entire summer it's had time to warm up? Nah, motherfucker, you jump in there, it's 40 degrees. It feels like it at least. It was terrible. Ooh. Then you try to like swim to little like fucking what do they call them? Like they're like sea caves, but not on the sea.
Like caves.
Something like that.
Oh, like
They're little coves that are carved out of like the sandstone that's out there.
fuck that, whatever that is.
I mean, they're all above water, so they're cool. Like none of them.
Oh,
are
that's
caves,
fine.
Caves.
I thought you were saying like underwater caves, like absolutely
Oh
not.
no. And since
I'm
it's a lake,
out.
there's no tide, so they never like go below sea level.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But there is a lighthouse out there, and it's like an old school historical lighthouse, just like that one in the fucking movie. And every time we
Willem
were
Dafoe
like,
busting up there.
yeah, well, it's from Wisconsin. He's from Wisconsin. The lake house was, or the lighthouse was Wisconsin. But like every time it cut to like an outside shot of the fucking lighthouse, I'm like, I was here. Just like I've been here. This is in Wisconsin. I know where this is. Like,
Oh man, my only beef with X5 is the translator's boyfriend loved Guns N' Roses, so she named a bunch of the Mavericks after Guns N' Roses, like
that's
members,
like super nut.
and I hated it.
Yeah, I also patched this game, and I have the original Maverick names back.
Thanks fucking God. It sucked so bad. You have like a character named Duff McWallen. I don't know what the fuck that is. Axl Rose, also just one of the Mavericks.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
You are allowed to do that.
Nah, you gotta do it like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
D14. Okay, goodbye again, Dynamo. I'll fucking Nova Strike your bitch ass from the Sigma stages, don't you worry.
Did he just call support and say he was playing Janna?